Welcome to the Second Chance Garage. Okay, I'm going to show you. I buy a lot of stuff off Temu, the app. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I get off Temu. We'll start with the hallway. Now, I'm not a train guy, so to speak, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Okay, this is the hallway. This is a runner that obviously looks like railroad tracks. This is just a piece of material that looks like a train that I put on this door so it looks like it's coming down the railroad tracks. I got that from Temu. We're gonna be all over the house. Bathroom. We're going in the bathroom. Okay. This rug here with the butterflies on it, it came from Temu. I got a big rose on my, let me see if you can see it or not. Yeah, this is a big rose on my shower curtain. Got that from Temu. We'll go in the, wind chimes, Temu. Let's go in the bedroom here. I do have you on a tripod, but okay, now this is going to be kind of hard to see, but that same rose pattern that was on the shower curtain is actually on this bedspread, and I can spread it out enough. Maybe you'll be able to see it here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got a big rose on it. It's the same design as the shower curtain. Temu. It's just, it ain't thick. It's just looks. Okay. Then I got one of my shirts laying right here. Let me see. There we go. Temu shirt. Are you brave enough to wear it? Yeah, I wear it. Okay. Now we're gonna go back down the hallway. Going back down the hallway. Trainer! Okay. Now, we'll start right here. See if you can see it or not. This is a tire and beater. You fill it up, and then you put this on the bead of the tire, and then when you're holding it, you shoot pressure on it. Of course, it hooks onto your bead. You got the weight of this on there, and it'll blow your tire on your bead. I don't know how many times I've had issues with that. Okay, coming over here, that is my rug with the butterflies on it. Temu. And the reason why the butterflies is because my late mother, used to be into butterflies, so that's what the butterfly stuff is about. Representing my mom. Okay, now we're gonna go over to the table. Holy cow. I get so much stuff from Temu. I buy so much stuff, and then if I buy something, then they give me something for free. My chainsaw is I have a chainsaw from Temu. Don't recommend that. I mean, it runs good and everything, but I don't know. Seems pretty cheap. But it does run good. I cut with it for an hour. Okay. Yes, I got a free funnel. Free 2-stroke mixing for the chainsaw. I bought a package of these. These are gas can snouts. These are, all this stuff is dirt cheap. The lights, they're solar powered. They come with a switch to turn them on and off, or they're also automatic activated. They even come with, show you this, the mounting thing slides on. Sure it does. Slides on here. Oh, here, it slides in here like this. It'll click and lock. Put your screws in. It's got the screws with it. Okay. Bought some gas line for weed eater chainsaws. I've got toenail cutters. Because right now I'm literally using, my toenails get so thick that I'm using 10 snips. No doubt, no kidding. These are some of those, you put 2 wires in them, and then you can put 2 wires in the other end and crimp them on there and then plug them together so you don't have to use solder joints or anything like that for like stereos, car stereos and stuff. These are caps that just go onto your car tire, and then as it spins, it lights up. It'll light up like on my Mustang, it'll be red. I'll use the red ones. And then like on the truck, I'll use blue ones, but when you're driving down the road, it's got it spins real fast, and it just basically makes a blue ring of light around your car, your truck. The reason why I got those is for deer. I got this little punch right here for when you're starting and you're going to drill a hole, and it's got a couple different size tips. So if you're going to drill a hole or something, use a punch to get it started. Carburetor cleaning kit for all the little orifices and stuff in there. I think this was a wood bit. Oh, this is for putting plants in. Put it in your drill, drill yourself a hole, put your plant in. Got it for a little of nothing. These are really cool. There. Okay. Put your wires in there, and then you put them in there, you crimp them down, then you heat them up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but it's got, where's that? It's got solder in there. You heat it up, and it'll heat shrink around the wire and melt that solder. And you get a couple different sizes and stuff. And then if you want heat shrink tube, it comes with some heat shrink tube and stuff too. Very nice. Okay. These are kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, these are just quick disconnect. And they're for brake lines, transmission lines, fuel lines. I bought a set of plastic fuel line replacement lines, and it came with a set of these, and you can just snap it onto the steel line, snap your plastic line into this. It bites, kind of like a shark bite with a water line, if you know what they are. And then if you need to take them loose, you can just push in on them, and they'll release. All right. And it comes with assorted sizes, which is nice. Well, super nice. Okay. What else I got? Oh, I got this. I got a really small little garden. I bought me one of these from Temu for a little of nothing. It's battery. It comes with a little charger. You just, yeah, you just click it in there. Sure, that's how it works. What in the world? Yeah, just, there we go. And then you hit the trigger, and it's got a little safety button here. You gotta hit the little safety button right there. You hit that with your thumb, and then you work the dirt, because I just got a little garden spot, and it's all I need. Then you just hit the thing, pull it off, charge it. So that works pretty good. Oh, got this for free. It's a drill set, some hammers and sockets and stuff like that. You spend so much money, you get some. They send you a bunch of, you can pick a bunch of free stuff. That's what a lot of this stuff is. Okay. And now, the piece of resistance here. Tonight's haul. Literally, I don't know what's in any of this stuff, but I came home when it was sitting on the porch. So I guess we'll see what's in the boxes. What's in the box? What's in the box? You'd have to, that's a movie reference. Okay, so let's get this little. Well, I had a little pocket knife over here. I guess we'll just use this little razor blade. Okay, so let's just see what's in the box. I have no idea, because when I buy something, they'll give you like 10 free items. And then you can pick whatever you want, But, hey, I remember this. I got this for, $4 or $5. Yeah, let me see what it is. Yep, I got to put it together, but you put it together, it's a chainsaw. It's a handheld little limb saw. Battery, it's got 2 batteries with it. It's got the blade in there and all that. So I have to read the instructions and figure out how to put that together, and then put the chain on it. Sweet! Now we know what's in the box. Okay, we know what's in this box. That requires reading instructions, so that goes to one side. All right. And we'll see what this is, because I forget when I'll be buying something, and then I'll get like a bunch of free gifts, and then I forget what I picked for gifts. So that's what a bunch of this stuff is. And some of that stuff on the table. It was the same way. You know, I am not sponsored by temu in any way. I wish. Much money did I spend on there? What is this? Oh, I know what it is. It's a scanner. I got this for free too. It's a scanner that you hook up to your computer, and then you can just scan it, slide your paper through here, and it goes into your documents. And then you can move it from file to file. So that way you don't have to have tons of paper sitting around. You got it all on a zip drive. Yeah. Fancy, fancy. Yeah. And you got a USB zip drive with it. Huh. So I got all the paperwork and instructions and stuff for that. Sweet. Okay, now we know what's in the box. What's in the bag? Let's see what's in the bag. I was working on a project of mine that I've been working on today, but I think I was going to get rained out, so I quit. But I'm closing in on that project, and there'll be video of that too when I get it done. Okay, this is heavy, whatever it is. Come on. What's in the bag? Come on, you bag. Quit biting me, bag. I'm telling you right now, mister. Quit being unfriendly. Unfriendly behavior. Oh, jeez. It's got a handle. Oh, yeah. It's a 4-pound sled. It's a 4-pound sledge. Yeah, I forgot about that. That sucker is heavy. That's 4 pounds of steel. I mean, that'll be good for popping on like brake calipers, you know, stuff like that. I didn't have a 3-pound sledge. It's a baby 3-pound sledge for when you're working on cars and stuff in the garage. Sweet! 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 Okay. Cut this open. I was thinking I ordered some night vision, but I don't know for sure. Oh, 2-way radio, it says. Huh. Well, how's this open? This is amateur radio. User manual. I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking this was shortwave. But I don't remember. It comes with a battery, charger, a stand, an antenna. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking this was a shortwave. Or maybe it's not. I'll have to look and see. I can't read that name. But yeah. Okay. So I got my radio in. I kind of remembered ordering that now. Amateur radio. For some reason I was thinking it was a shortwave, but maybe it's not. Huh, I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Okay. Now we know what's in that box. Throw that over there. See what's in this box. Huh. What is in this box? Yeah. Oh. Here. What's in the box? You'll have to. I can't tell you what movie that's out of because I don't remember. Oh, this is for removing body panels. Same way with this. These are for securing body panels. And this is for when you're prying up on your, when you're prying up on a, say something like this, you slide it in like this little notch and then pry it up. Or slide it in here and pop it out. Okay. What else is in here? Okay. And then it's got a big assortment because when you're doing this and you're taking door panels off, especially if you don't have one of these, you know, you will tear these up. And so, and each door panel's got a different type. So I got an assortment. Let's get here. So I'll see if I can show you. Yeah, see, like, okay, this slot right here on a door panel, it slides in here, and then it's got a hole that this pops into. Okay. Then you take this and you slide it in there, and then you pry on it and pop it out. But when you do, a lot of times these things will get tore up, and then you go to try to stick it back in the hole and it won't bite because these ribs are tore up. So that's what these are. There's different types, different sizes. Like when you're putting body panels on, this will go on one side. Got a piece of plastic here. This goes from the other side. You push them together and they interlock, you know. Or, no, that's not right. This is how it works. You take something like this, one of these. Let's see. I think it's this one. Take this one, and you put this on one side of the plastic, and you put this on the other side of the plastic. Then when you push it together, this will pop through and hold your plastic together. But if you pop that together, then, you know. So anyway, that's what's in that box. I do a lot of, used to, when I get time, I do a lot of automotive work, but lately, that ain't been happening. But anyway, let me put this stuff here, and we'll see what's in the big box. I'm not sure what's in the big box. Okay, now there's a hammer over there. That big box. Let's go look and see what's in it. Oh, yeah, picture of it. There's a, Yeah, I'm pressure washing it. And I usually get an electric pressure washer, and if you catch them on sale at Harbor Freight, you can get them for 69 bucks. Well, that's what this one was. And the ones at Harbor Freight usually last a year or so before they burn up, because I use them a lot. Okay. Now, there's the paperwork for it. I got a hose. This screws on there. And then this probably goes onto your hose. And then you can put soap in this. And then this you can drop in a soapy bucket and screw this on and shoot water that way. What else is in here? Oh yeah, this one is a little fancier than the ones you get at Harbor Freight because it has a hose reel at the top. So you can put your garden hose on there. Let's see what it looks like here. There's the hose reel with the hose already on it. Sweet. Put that over there. A bracket of some kind. Oh, a handle probably. Okay. And then this is probably for wrapping your electric cable around. This is a handle for hauling it around because it's on wheels. The bracket for holding your wand. There's the wand. Looks just like, attaches kind of just like the Harbor Freight ones do. Trigger. Okay. And the big, see, I've ordered a blue one. The package says it's red, but in reality, it's orange. So, go figure. There's the end of the wand. Spraying wand. Okay. Here. Get out of the box. Get out of the box. Alright. There. So, there's a project I'm going to have to do because it's not put together, but you get it. And then I got, ouch. Here's a shirt I got from Temu. If I can get it up here, so you can see it. It's, oh, here. They're button-down shirts. There's one. We got another one. It's got palm tree on it on that side, and I think it's got a cross on. No, it don't. Yep. So there's another one, and of course the nice Temu shirts. They're cheap, and I'm running out of decent shirts, so okay, I'm gonna leave that piled there. And this big heavy dog. I got it tonight, and I suspect I know what it is, but not 100% positive. Yeah, I know. I gotta put you together. I'll get you together later. I'll do that later tonight. All right, let's cut this one open. I think it should be a portable 7-lean torch. Maybe. As heavy as it is, I would think that it is that, because I ordered it. But like with me, I'm a Prime member, because, you know, obviously I buy a lot of stuff from Temu. And portable welding and cutting outfit. And it's a box inside a box. Chinese nesting doll situation here. So anyway, I can get my stuff. When I order it from Temu, I'll get it in 3 days. 2 to 3 days. And that's not ordering, you know, that's not saying, hey, I want it fast or anything like that. Okay. Well, a picture of it. Okay, I hope I don't have to put this together. It is heavy. It is heavy. But it's light enough that I can carry it around or throw it in the back of the truck. You know, that's the idea. Having those great big ones, I mean, they work great as long as you're in your garage or something. But if you're actually need to take it somewhere, it takes 3 guys to load the thing up and put it in the back of the truck. Oh, good. A box of stuff. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay, you're heavy. Let me fight you out of my box. Okay. I see the hose in the bottom. Okay. There we go. There's a hose in the bottom of it. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, see, it'll be small enough. There's my hose. Be small enough that I'll be able to take it with me. It's even got a hole for the torch. Huh, look at this. It's even got a, well, if I can get it out, it's got a wrench for the bottles. Oh, here. It's stuck. Oh, there it is. See, it's got all your wrenches you're gonna need. Even tells you the sizes of them on there. Sweet. Sparker. Oh, nice. A cleaning tool for the tip. That was unexpected. Very nice. Boy, that is nice. All right. Yep. And then that fits right in here. Boy, that is sweet. And then this will be my torch tips and yeah. All right, there we go. And then let me be careful about this. The razor blade just won't X the middle of it. You don't get your hose. Nice. See, then your hose will wrap up around this. Yep. let's get a look at this. This will be something I do tonight too, probably. Put this together. I'm sure it don't come with any gas in it, but this should have gauges and stuff in it. Which I believe it does. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, nice. Boy, that is nice looking. That's a nice looking setup right there. Wow. Screws right on. Got your gauges. Very nice. That really looks good. And then it's got, hang on, let me put this here. Torch tip. See, it's got little holes. You can spin this loose and then pull that off and clean it out. The little cleaner. Of course, this goes on. That's how you adjust your settling, and well, you got to adjust your gauge first, and then you know. But yeah, boy, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's gonna be nice. All right. So, anyways, that is sharp. I like that. And it's gonna be nice and handy. It's not gonna be too big. Once I get it all together, I'll be able to just pick the whole thing up, and if I want to go torch a bolt off, I can. If I want to go out to a car and torch a drive shaft out, I can do it, you know. Hose is plenty long enough. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Be able to just carry it around wherever I need to go. That's gonna be sweet. So anyway, I am not sponsored by Temu in any way. I just like some of their stuff. Some of their stuff's junk, you know, of course, but most of their stuff is pretty cool. You know, depending on what you like. I got a great big huge, well, okay, I can take you downstairs and show you before I end this video. Okay, we're in my basement right now. This is a mural I got from Temu. Can't see it because there's crap in the way, but it looks like there's a path, and you just walk right into the path. But all it is a sheet, you know, with the picture on it. And it looks like a pathway. I don't know if I can show you or not. No, I got too much stuff in the way. And then I'll show you these. Okay, let me come up here. Okay, now this looks like a brick wall. It ain't. It's just a sheet with that design on it. Look, here. See, it's just a sheet. All of it is just a sheet. And they came from Temu also. Yeah, it's just, I use it for separating my rooms, and they're just sheets, you know. So air will still flow because they're actually about that far from touching the floor. So yeah. So even though they look like walls, they're just sheets. Then that's all this is. That big picture. It's just a big. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, but I can't show you because it doesn't. I got too much stuff in front of it, but you get the point. So anyway, like I said, I'm not sponsored by Temu at all. It's just I like Temu. Everything's cheap. And everything I've got from them has actually worked really well. I can't think. The chainsaw is the only thing I'm really not happy with. And it runs. Once you get it running, it runs beautiful. But getting it started is where you get where the trick is, because it don't have a pump on the side of it. On most chainsaws, you got a pump. You pump them about 6 times, pull it, and they start. This one doesn't have that pump on there, and so it is a bear to get started. But once you get it started, and then it's got this newer, I don't know how to describe it. It's a pull start, and you'll pull it, and then it'll go and spin over. I don't really like that. I like the old school. When I grab a hold of it and yank it, I want it to spin the motor. You know, it's something new that they're coming out with. I think they call it like an easy start or something. And you just basically pull the cable, you pull your rope, and then wait a minute, and then it'll engage and like spin the motor over. And I absolutely hate that. When I pull it, I want it to spin the motor over. But I think it's supposed to be for easy starting. I absolutely give me an old school pull rope, and like my pulling, it's actually got, when you pull it, it cranks the motor over and it starts, you know. So anyway, but that chainsaw I paid $69 for, and once you get it running, I'm sure there's a trick to it without the pump, but I haven't discovered it yet. But I did get it running and started it, and it ran like a champ. So it would sit there and idle perfect. You could wrap it out. It was super sharp. I mean, you could just drop it on a log, and a walnut log that was wet, and it would just chop through that like it wasn't even there. I mean, I cut wood with it for an hour and a half, and it just ran perfect. I haven't tried to start it since, but you know, I've got my Poland too, so between the two of them. But anyway, temu definitely, I definitely like temu, obviously. So anyway, if you like it, subscribe. That's some of the stuff I got from temu. I actually got a lot more stuff, but that's all the stuff I could find right off the top of my head. So anyway, if you like it, subscribe. Uncle Russ, Second Chance Garage out.